Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. I want to take a few minutes and tell you about some next steps that we're taking here at CPC Wallingford. We had begun in-person worship in June with our Phase 1 guidelines of keeping our social distance and everybody wearing a mask while they're in the building. And we were able to do that successfully and still stream our services for anybody who's not yet ready to come back. And we discovered that maintaining our Phase 1 guidelines, we can still accommodate a few additional people. So in July, we're going to increase that number to 15 people that can join us for worship. We'll have the same guidelines as far as social distancing and masks, but we are going to open up 5 more spots. So when you go to RSVP or to sign up to attend a service, just go ahead and sign up to attend as many services as you like. I think with the number 15, we'll be able to accommodate most people that want to come to worship in person at this point. If you go to sign up and you find that the service is full, if you email us at church@cpcwallingford.org and let us know, we could make additional seats available in the balcony that we haven't yet utilized. We think we have about 5 additional seats in the balcony as well. So starting in July, we're going to have 15 people being able to attend in-person worship, and we can open up some seats in the balcony if we need a few more seats than that. Another thing that we're going to be doing in July, on July 12th and July 26th, those are 2 Sundays in July, we're going to be holding an outdoor communion service. And all the recommendations from our state and from health officials have told us that the safest way to be together in this kind of service is to do it outdoors. And so we're going to do it on the side yard of the church. And we're not going to restrict the number. All of the guidelines have told us that if we're having services outside, the numbers don't have to be restricted as long as we can maintain our proper distancing. So July 12th and 26th, we're going to invite anybody who is comfortable coming to meet us outside on the church lawn, and we'll have a 30-minute communion service. There will be no singing at this service. We're going to ask everybody to wear a mask during the service so that anybody who wants to attend can still feel comfortable doing that. When the service is over, if you want to socialize at a safe social distance, you can take your mask off and do that. But during the service, we're going to ask that everybody wear a mask. And communion will be served in pre-packaged communion cups. I'll put a pair of gloves on, and then I'll come to each person individually and drop the communion cup in your hand, and then we'll all partake together. So these are just a few things that we're doing that we feel we can do safely, that we can do faithfully, and that we can do to continue to be what we believe God is calling us to be as a church together. So I hope that you'll sign up to join us for in-person worship, that you'll attend Sunday evening communion service if that's what you're comfortable with. And if not, that you'll continue to participate online and that we can enjoy the blessing of still being able to worship together even though we're physically distant. So I miss everybody terribly. I'm looking forward to the day when we'll all be together again, but I'm excited about these next steps that we can take while still maintaining our Phase 1 guidelines to keep everybody as safe as possible. So I hope you'll participate, and I'll talk to you soon.